Boom! Different location now. Hey-o! How's it going, people? Alright, so one of the frustrating things with the Zeitgeist movement and the Venus Project is that they're not very transparent with what they do, how they do things, you know, what's going on with them at the moment. Take like the Venus Project. They've got the compound in Venus, Florida, which they do a tour every Saturday. I haven't done it because I live in Australia and Florida is a long way away. One day I will though. And they've got their website with a bit of basic information about the Venus Project, and they've got some resources like books, lectures that are recorded and things like that on their website that you can purchase. They're quite expensive though, but they're not really saying what's going on at the moment. I mean, I think I got on the mailing list for potential volunteers, and they were calling for sound engineers to fix up some audio of Jacques Fresco's lectures from back in the 80s. Apparently they're pretty crappy sound quality because it was just on an old 80s camcorder, which is fair enough. I don't know why he couldn't just re-record them though. Yeah, and there wasn't really very much call for people to really become a part of the design of this new society that they're calling for, which I think is a shame, because there has to be thousands and thousands of engineers the world over that would kill for the opportunity to start designing this stuff in their spare time. I think that's a huge thing that they're missing out on. It's something that perhaps Evan and I hope to become a part of at some point, bringing people together in that sense. And I mean, they've got on their website a few step plan for how they plan to do things. Like the first step, I think, was to make movies and documentaries promoting and teaching what they're talking about, you know, resource-based economy and all the issues with the current market economy that we have. And then step 2 was build a city. And I've never built a city before, but I'm pretty sure they're really, really expensive to build. Like pretty bloody expensive. Like more than you could just fundraise off some audiobooks and lecture tapes, I think. So I'm not really sure what their plan is, whether they're seeking investors, whether they're like in the real estate market, or I don't know. What are they doing? How are they getting that money? What really goes on a day-to-day basis in the Venus Project? And with the Zeitgeist movement, I mean, they did their 3 films, Zeitgeist, the Zeitgeist movie, Zeitgeist Addendum, and Zeitgeist Moving Forward, which were great films. And then Peter Joseph said in an interview with London Real that he intended to make 3 more movies that were live action, you know, actual actors and actual storyline, you know, kind of showing, I think it would, you know, the 3 movies, one would be now, and one would be based, you know, 50, 80 years or something in the future, when the resource-based economy society was just starting to actually become a thing, and then, you know, 50 to 100 years into the future of when it's been actually established. But I think that interview was in 2013, it's now the first few days of 2017, and haven't seen any movies to do with that. There was a GoFundMe page raising money for the CGI in the first movie, but that was dated a couple of years ago and still no release of that. I mean, if the funding fell through or the passion fell through for that, that's cool, that's their project. I'm not going to hold them, you know, they've got to absolutely do it, but tell us, you know, keep us informed. Yeah, I think they're really missing out on a lot because they're not being transparent. I think they could really, really build a strong, solid, active global community. It's not enough anymore, I don't think, to just be promoting it for just activism. We need to really start getting serious about making it. Now, if you've got any ideas about how we can build community to really start making this resource-based economy, leave them in the comments or go over to the Tumblr and ask them and post them. Please, I'd love to hear your ideas. Thank you very much. Hey ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching that fascinating video. If you want to keep updated with all our videos on the resource-based economy and high-carb vegan, then please hit the subscribe button. If you want to watch more videos, please hit the suggested videos below. And if you want to ask us questions, you can head over to our Tumblr and ask us questions there. Thank you.